There's several crates that I recommend. The main one that I recommend in the beginning for practically anybody is going to be a wireframe crate. A wireframe crate is particularly good. I like the wireframe crate because it still allows the dog to be able to see you. They're pretty easy to clean if your dog actually has an accident or something like that. And they're really easy to transport in the car. But this is where things begin to change for me. I've used wireframe crates some, but what I've used, and I guess this is the name that I'm going to call it, but it's called a Kennel, and it's basically your plastic shell with your metal door on the front that has hinges. I like to use that crate in particular just because, I don't know, it's just, I've always used them. And I think that my dogs have always enjoyed going into the crates, and we've done a good job. But man, from a training standpoint, the wireframe crate is a lot easier to deal, especially if you have a dog that's struggling with understanding about the crate. Then having a wireframe crate, I think, makes it a lot more adaptable, or a lot more. It's a lot easier for us. It's a lot easier for us to be able to get the dog to understand how to like the crate. Since we're talking about crates, just let me go over this real quick, okay? When you're trying to introduce a dog to anything, using the emotions of pleasure and comfort, which are your habit-building emotions, is the way that you go about doing anything. Don't be in a particular rush to get your dog into a crate if they've already had a bad experience in there. Plan, a good 20 to 40 minutes of time. And what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to show them that the inside of the crate is a place of the most pleasure and comfort. Okay. And so how do you do that? Well, one, you make it soft, right? You put a nice blanket in there. The other thing that you do is then you hand feed the dog in there. One of the things that we've been doing for a while, and it actually works particularly well, is this lavender oil right here. What I do with it is I'll take a drop and put it into my hand. I won't put a bunch of drops, okay, because some of it can be toxic in excess. So you put a drop in your hands, and then you rub your hands with it. Then you rub your hands into the blanket that you put inside of the wireframe crate. And now you have a way for the dog to be able to associate that, hey, this is really good. I'm a big fan for the wireframe crate. Oh yeah, and I do not like, for a crate, I do not like the little soft collapsible ones, just because they can be practical for some dogs, but the vast majority of them, it just really kind of gets in the way. Not very good crates, but they're all right. Wireframe and the Kennel was really ways that we should go, that I would go.